inducted. Shout out to Outkast for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We love, I was just talking about Outkast. It's one of my favorite groups. Aquemini is one of my favorite albums that goes into the vault of my story. Like if I were to pick, they'd be like, here's a vault to tell your story. And you get to you only have a few things that you can put in there. Aquemini is coming in there with me into the vault. Definitely. Aquemini, I already told you what, Aquemini, Off the Wall, NERD, In Search Of. And there's one more album that needs to go in there. I have it in my notes, but it's one more album that needs to go in my vault. Yes, I have an injury on my ear, so it is covered right now because I injured my ear. But we are still rocking over here. So we have just finished rolling the weed up. I was talking to the camera, but I didn't have a mic on, so I don't know if I'm going to add that. But I did say that I'm going to start for Patreon. I think I'm going just to start vlogging. And with the Patreon contributions, thank you to everybody who has contributed to the Patreon. I'm going to get myself some equipment so that it's a very small piece of equipment, but it's not cheap. It ain't cheap. So I'm going to use your support in Patreon to fund this piece of equipment that I'm going to need so that I can give you the material. I'm going to give you some vlogs. That's what I'm going to do. Because I was like, I'm like videos. I'm like videos. Yeah. And then also I do want to read The Great Cosmic Mother as well on Patreon. I just got to get my bearing. I feel like I got to get my bearing straight in terms of a schedule, because I have my schedule down for my daily videos, right? It's like 2 a day. And depending on when I edit them, but I'm always doing 2 videos a day, no matter when I get them up. That's my personal thing. But then I was like, I need to do a 3rd video for Patreon so I can give y'all a video, one video a week on Patreon, and then some members only, Patreon only lives, and then some vlogs. So actually need to write that down before I forget. But that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you to all that are contributing to the Patreon. I thought I had set up a tier this entire time. The tier was $9.99, but then I noticed that it was like, you don't have any members, but everybody was they let you join at a $5 rate, and I didn't want to charge $5. So I was like, I don't want to charge $9.99 either, because that's like too close to 10. But $8.88 is what's going to be the price to join the tier. And then you can join to follow. You can always follow people on Patreon, and whatever is on their public page, you'll be able to see. You'll be considered like a free member. And so that's it. So what's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. It's Monday. Happy Monday. We are down here, girl. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. I had to get some thoughts out, and no better way to get them out right here. So I actually don't know what's going on down to the blogs. All I know is that Outkast was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I love me some Outkast. I told you I had Big Boy's hat Big Boy's Kango that he threw it into the crowd, and I caught it. And I was so smooth with it. I picked it up off the floor and put it under my shirt. And then my friend was like, give it to me. I was like, girl, yeah, right. You got me fucked up. I may placate to your little fucked up attitude every now and again, but not when it comes to Outkast. And I do have a picture with Outkast. Where's the picture? It's somewhere over there where my pictures are, because I'm decluttering my pictures. So I was like, I'm not getting rid of my picture, my actual physical picture with me and Big Boy and Andre. Absolutely not. You got me fucked up. Anyways, girl. I think we were at a meet and greet. I think it was a meet and greet for Aquemini. I believe so. I think that's what we were there for. I can't remember. Anyways, but yeah. And so, yeah, I'll show you. That's really giving early 2000s. Even my lip, I have like dark lip liner on. I'll show y'all the picture I'll get it, and then when I'm editing, I'll show y'all the picture with me and Outkast. So congratulations to them. Shout out to them. I don't know who else was inducted. All I know is that it was them. So shout out to them. I saw a little bit of their speech. I saw Andre get emotional about it and things like that. So shout out to Andre and Andre. Shout out to Big Boy and Andre Three Stacks. Shout out to them. So I don't know what's going on besides that. So let's go to the blog.
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the blog.
Blogs and see what is up. So I got my reefer. I got my reefer. I got my Pinky Roach clip. Shout out, who said that to me? Who said I was down here selling Pinky Roach clips? That was the funniest shit ever. When I tell you, I cackled off of that for like, I still cackle off of it. I don't want to break this incense off in there. Okay, let's light our incense, and then we're going to. This is Musk by Morning Star. I ran out of frankincense and cedar. I have sage. I buy the whole little pack of all of them, like a little variety pack. But this one is musk. They're purple, so pretty. So this is what we're doing this morning. All right. So we gotta light our incense and get our lives together. Yeah, that's good. And then we gotta take. Girl, let me tell you something. I know how to roll, right? I can roll, hand roll, but I prefer to use my little whatchamacallit. Look how perfect this is. I had to the boys and I had a little staycation. My oldest son went to go see FayeWebster. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She's actually from Atlanta. Um, and she has really nice music, and she was with the orchestra, and he wanted to go. So we had booked it a long time ago, and then so we went to Oakland over the weekend. Well, we were there, like the concert was on Thursday, so we got there Wednesday evening, and he had the concert Thursday evening, and then we left yesterday. She was with the orchestra, magic orchestra, and it's in a small theater. It was only 3,000 seats. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna have a good time." He went by himself. Yeah, he wanted to go. None of his friends really know who she is, and he discovered her on TikTok. But she has, if you probably know, you might have heard her songs. Hold on, let me. Yeah, you might have heard her songs. Hold on, let's see. FayeWebster, so my son loves FayeWebster. So he had a good time. He met some people there. They would not let them have their phones. No phones. You can't record nothing. But of course, he put his phone in his pocket and put it on voice and put the voice notes on. And so he has some of it, and it sounds really pretty because it was with a live orchestra. So it sounds really pretty. And he was just enamored by the theater and how pretty it was. It was in Paramount Theater in Oakland. So we were down there for, when I tell you, baby, Oakland, I fucking love Oakland. Do you hear me? Shout out to Oakland, California. Fucking love Oakland. It just really reminds me, just the way the houses are set up. It just reminds me of Los Angeles so much. Just the way that the houses are set up, the way the houses look, the old houses, old craftsman houses. I love it so much. Love it so much. Love it so much. So shout out to Oakland. Who hosted us this weekend. So, so I wasn't really keeping up what was on, any stories that were going on, anything that like made the blogs or was trending or anything like that. But we're gonna see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I heard about this. Is one thing. Oh, let's see what I made comments on. Let's do it like that because this is something that I made a comment on. And I saw this clip of this man saying, "Oh, come on, bitch. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Let me turn the music off. Yes, I love when y'all go to these hairstyles. Look at this. Let's see. That's my for you. Let me see how you do it. Yes, looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I want some hot stuff, baby, tonight. Yeah, gotta have some loving tonight. Yes, I want hot stuff. Yes, I need hot stuff. Donna Summer. This is fire. Yes, you did that. I love when y'all do these old 1970s disco era hairstyles. I fucking love it. Keep it up, girls. Big curls, feathers. I love it. But I made a comment on this video that I saw. Let's go here. Hold on, let me go down to it. Oh, here it is. It says, I'm going to read the caption. It says, sounds wild, but in today's, this is from Baller Alert, but in today's climate, it sadly tracks. Christian nationalist pastor Dale Partridge, along with a few others, are publicly calling for the repeal of the 19th Amendment, the law that guarantees women the right to vote. Patridge claims that nearly every legalized moral atrocity of the last 100 years was made possible by the female vote. You think they just coming for trans women, they coming for everybody. You already see they coming for the immigrants, right? White, they've already come for the blacks. White, male, they're coming for the women. Heterosexual, they're coming for everybody outside of that. Christian, everybody outside of that. The people are you seeing it one by one, one by one. White and black, BIPOC, is that what the kids say? BIPOC, black, indigenous people and people of color. They're coming for you. Y'all be up there, up, especially women up there clapping and cheering when they coming for trans women, but they coming for you next. I'm telling you one motherfucking thing right now. If you motherfuckers want to take away the 19th Amendment and take away the right for women to vote in this motherfucker, we stocking up on rat poison. That's a promise. Y'all better stock up and lay these niggas out. Girl, please. You think people are going to lay over for that? They're not. Stock up. Right. You talking about a civil war? You think it's a war between the non-white people and the white people? Take away the woman's right to vote, girl. You talking about chaos, girl. Men are so lucky that women don't operate like them, because y'all would be dead. Y'all would be dead. Y'all would be dead. And that's just what it is. Let's take another. There's a sour peach. I don't even know where they are. Oh, they're right there by Smokies. They're so good. They're the only ones that get sour right. Them and Kiva. They, I don't know what it is, but in the edibles, sour edibles, gummy, a lot of people don't get it right. It's too sweet. I don't know what it is. Y'all don't have the formula right. Smokies and Kiva, who does Lost Farms, they get sour right. They do like Starburst, and they're sour. It'd be so like this. It's sour, but you could get that peach flavor. I was going to get sour apple, but the sour apple were 25, but the peach were 20. I don't understand. But anyway, I ended up getting the peach. So good. Anyway, I said anyone believes that a woman's right to vote should be revoked needs to be laid 6 feet under. No questions asked. I'm telling you, if men want to uprise against women in that way, like they did right after the Bronze Age, right into the Bronze Age, that's when men started to revolt against women, against mother. That's when they decided to tell you that you come from a man's rib. That's why they decided. I've been seeing I've been seeing the girls say destiny swap, been trying to destiny swap with women because y'all know y'all don't create shit. But you have to do everything that you can to suppress and oppress the creative. And then you want to live in a world, it's so crazy. I want you to hear what this man said about women's right to vote, and we need to take it away. Listen to this. I want you to hear him.
Women can vote in America. Is it good that women can vote in America? I don't think so, and here's why. Nearly every legalized moral atrocity of the last 100 years was made possible by the female vote. Abortion and homosexuality would likely still be illegal if not for the female vote. Mass immigration and the welfare state rode on the backs of the female vote. Nearly every modern Democrat, including Obama and Biden, were elected because of the female vote. Even last night, the new Muslim New York City mayor, Mondami, won specifically because of the female vote. The 19th Amendment has been a moral and political tragedy for America, but why? Women were not made to lead, but to follow and to feel. This is God's design, and it's good within the family and the household. But emotions cannot be what is used to rule and govern a nation. Statistically and generally speaking, women vote for whatever feels most kind or peaceful or safe to their emotions. Women crave security and comfort, and who is it good that whoever promises those things wins their loyalty? The problem is evil men know this and they exploit it. For example, women are twice as likely to men to be seduced into an affair. They are 26% more likely to be financially scammed online. They are 3 times more likely to fall prey to psychics and tarot card readings and astrology and mediums. The same emotional vulnerability that shows up there also shows up in politics. Many call it suicidal empathy. So I believe that we should return to the household vote, where women share their thoughts with their fathers or their husbands, and the men in their life make the final decision. Men are not perfect, but they are far more fit to rule with logic, and they are less likely to be deceived in political matters. So I don't believe that we should repeal the 19th Amendment because I don't love women. I believe we should repeal the 19th Amendment because I love America and I love American women enough to protect them and our nation from the promises those their political exploitation. Their political exploitation. Their political exploitation.
Save women from political exploitation. Do you hear all the things that he's naming off? It's because of women that rights are given to the LGBTQ. I told you they coming for the whole group. I've been trying to tell y'all don't want to. I'm the crazy one down here. I'm the crazy lady over there in the tent. The bitter, salty, white, male, heterosexual, Christian, thin, able-bodied, and young. We're gonna go ahead and add that to it because once you get past a certain age, this particular country throws you away. You become invisible. And be a older woman, you are more invisible. Old men are invisible too, but old women are invisible. They're coming for the whole group. I'm telling you, if you believe that a woman's right to vote should be taken away from her, you deserve to be in the ground. And women have taken up arms. I'm telling you, the Second Amendment is the equalizer, is the great equalizer that makes us equal to you motherfuckers. The violence that you think that you have and the strength of your hands to harm a woman, and that's the reason why you're more logical to lead when you are killing women every single day. You're more logical to lead. Like that man who just killed himself after his daughter died, as he had her sitting in the car in the driveway in 109 degrees because he wanted to watch porn. His child died. And when it was time for him to turn himself in, guess what his punk ass did? Died by suicide. Oh, you didn't want to go to jail. And then them niggas find out you left your child in the car. You left your kid in the car. That's why you in here? Because you killed your child because you wanted to watch some fucking porn. The most logical, your head's a household. The stay-at-home dad. Logical, the most reasonable. A woman, a black woman, I'm going to say black woman because women are killed. I don't know how often, how many hours, how many women are killed per hour. But we know the statistic for Black women. It's every 4 hours, 4.2 hours, something like that. In Brazil, it's crazy as fuck. Their femicide rates is crazy. It's crazy. You have men wanting to kill women to prove their masculinity. That's it. And you believe that you're logical. Did you hear him say heterosexual people have rights because of women? You guys go on what you feel. We are logical. No, you're not. I don't know what kind of representation you can show me to where a man is logical, especially in government. Your current president of the United States is an illogical, immature, immoral scumbag. Felonious scumbag. Hello? Never in the history of the United States have y'all elected a president who is a felon and then wonder why he's coming for everybody that doesn't look like him or hold the same beliefs as him. When women are in the comments hollering and screaming and cheering on transphobia, they coming for your ass next, bitch, with the pussy. And now they want to take away your right to vote. If that's even a suggestion, if you even hear a man make that suggestion, girl, take your katana out and chop his head off. That's where I am with it. Show them it reflect to them the violence. Reflect it back to them. I'm gonna read some of the comments. I said this, anyone who believes that a woman's right to vote should be revoked needs to be laid down 6 feet under, no questions asked. Yet 50% of white women still vote Republican when these are their leaders. Let me tell you something. The fact that they say it's a separation between church and state, but you see him injecting Christianity into this, right? Because you even elected a Muslim mayor. The women even elected a Muslim mayor. Y'all don't see how the religion that is riddled in Father God, a man is a key to your salvation. You come from a woman, you come from a man's rib. They wanted to destiny swap with women because they can't do the ultimate powerful thing that a human being can do, is to create another human being. They can't do it. And they're severely jealous and envious. Why they be like, y'all got penis envy. Girl, your penis is an elongated clit. If we really want to talk about science. We want to talk about science? That's what your penis is. Your testicles would have been ovaries. Your vas deferens would have been your fallopian tubes. Shut up. You are a mutation of the female. And they wanted to destiny swap. I got it down with the women. How dare you even when I hear a woman say, well, we come from his rib, bitch, if you don't get your fucking ass in a biology class, y'all want to talk about biology. You don't come from no man, and a man is not a key to your motherfucking salvation. They use this Bible to oppress. Didn't I just say that? White people use the Bible in the most violent, harmful ways. They use it to oppress women. They're doing it in the black church too. But when I tell you, them women be looking, when you go into them churches and they do the telecast, go look at the white women in the audience. They like this. They all look fucking under a spell. Under a spell. Shut the fuck up. That's what, shout out to Bondi Blue. That's what she said. Do not reproduce, ladies. Just the thought of girls having to live in a world where men want to control her makes me cringe. If we continue down this path, women will be stuck in abusive marriages like before. And that's why I am so against marriage. That's why I'm so against marriage. And y'all be running after things that don't even serve you. That's another flip in the thing. It's literally upside down. You know that a woman creates. You know that creation comes from a woman, but they're telling you, no, this is what your Bible says. Go by what your Bible says. Your Bible says that you come from a man's rib and that you're here to help him.
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
Everything is male centered, male centric. And y'all are so desperate to be married that you will literally walk into a system that isn't even designed for you in no way, shape, or form. Is it designed to benefit you? Nothing under a system of patriarchy benefits a woman. Nothing. No thing. Not one thing. Oh, yeah, that's why you ain't married. That's why, bitch, you sound like you done signed up for some slave shit. That's what it sounds like to me. And then y'all be arguing, oh, well, you ain't going 50-50. Why are you even talking about partnering with them? That's the crazy part. We ain't going 50-50. Y'all got the 50-50 shit all fucked up because y'all don't want to do 50-50 because you know you're going to be doing all, you done signed up to be a maid, a mule, and a mattress. So you don't want to go 50-50. You want to say, if I'm going to be working for room and board, you're going to pay all the bills. That's what you want to say. But what happens is you get in there and you become a goddamn maid and a mule and you still going 50-50. That's where y'all fuck up. You go 50-50, it's egalitarian in here. Whatever needs to be done needs to be done. Period. It's no 50-50 with gender roles. That's the problem. Y'all still want to operate under a motherfucking gender role that has never benefited you. It's actually killing you if you want to read the studies. This woman online the other day was showing the ring. That's what y'all want. She just got engaged to, and she's already talking shit to other women. I said, bitch, I'll see you in 8 years. Another person came and said, "What? How do you know you're going to see her in 8 years?" Statistics. Statistics. Y'all don't read. Y'all just want to lollipops. I got my lollipops and my bunny slippers on. I'm going to get married. And you haven't read a goddamn research, a goddamn peer review, nothing. It does not benefit you. It never has benefited you. And because this shit is so fucked up and upside down, it literally has you desiring to participate in a system that doesn't benefit you. That is insane.
It was gone. Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really.
And that's why the women need deprogramming. Take away the women's right to vote, all y'all motherfuckers. And don't get married. I don't know why y'all are even promoting marriage. I don't understand it. Do not get married. Especially if you haven't figured out what the duties are going to be. And I don't understand how Gen X, young Gen X men, millennials, Gen Z, I don't understand this how gender roles have been fed to them, because more than likely the 100% of them saw their mother working. 100% of them saw their mother working, contributing to the household. Now all of a sudden, I want a woman to stay at home. Shut up. Shut up. I want to be a stay at home mom. You do? You literally want to depend on a man in 2025? Bitch, they couldn't depend on their men in the 50s. You know how many women were left with nothing when their husbands died? Nothing. I just heard a story the other day. A woman says her parents have been parents or aunt and uncle, somebody, married 50 years. And it looked like they were happy until the motherfucker died. And he left her with nothing. He wasn't taking care of shit. I'm the neck and he's the head. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to read some more comments. I cannot understand how people have such evil thoughts. This is wild. Beasts. The most emotional people I've met have been men. Why are white men so triggered by everything? Guaranteed he has a Grinder account. Raise the tariffs on podcast equipment. I love his thought process. We need to reverse it though. Men have proven that they cannot hold power and deliver results without wars. The household vote should be given to the women. Men have repeatedly shown that they are emotional, inept, incapable of running businesses, let alone governments. Women, on the other hand, run businesses, households, men, and women bodily issues without flinching, and we always deliver results. So just reverse it, and I'm down. This here comes a man. So a woman is going to hold the line. You only have freedom because of men fall back and let women run, those dictator countries would be invaded. It's ridiculous. Mind you, every war has been started by a man. The state of the world is because men are running it. The current state of the world is because that men are running the world. It's under a system of patriarchy. The I don't. This is where I think people are getting it wrong. You're trying to change men. And if I benefit from a system, you're not going to get me to change. I don't give a fuck. I'm not changing for shit. If I'm operating in a system where I get the privilege, I'm not. Who does that? Who would do that? It's a, that is the actually logical thing that I'm never giving up. I have the ability, and y'all follow me, and just because I got a dick, y'all think I should be a leader? I benefit from this. I'm not. I don't want to change it. I'm not going to do anything to change it. Your job is to step out of it and stop participating in systems that are powered by the patriarchy. Period. That's how you know. You don't even have to participate in it. Marriage, having kids, letting a man lead you. I don't understand how. I honestly, truly do not understand. From the beginning, they have built an excuse into their identity. The boys don't develop as fast as girls. But at what age does it flip to all of a sudden you want to follow this motherfucker who develops slower than you?
Real good. The volume is real loud over there.
Girl, what? I don't understand. Somebody explain it to me. It doesn't make sense because it's upside down. It's contradictory. Everything they've told you, and they use their Bible. A man's role is to protect and provide. If you believe that that is what his role is, you are in alignment with the patriarchy. And what did I tell you last week? The patriarchy don't have no plans for you, girl. None. Never has, never will, no matter how you slice it. Even, see, this is I'm coming back to this. You want a man to pay all the bills, but you don't want to go 50-50. But when he pay all the bills, you end up doing majority of the work. It doesn't, what you do in work, that is, he wouldn't even be able to come to give you, to pay you to do it. He couldn't afford it. And you want to just tell the community he pays all the bills. And what are you doing? Just sitting there with room and board doing, all my bills are paid, and then what? And how many bills do you have? Like, and then what? He pays all the bills, girl. And then what? Are you managing the money? Because then that's a different story. Are you the money manager? You every other thing. Are you the money manager though? You the maid, the meal, the mattress, the manager, the medic, the meteorologist, the maitre d, bitch. You the mechanic. Are you the money manager? That's my motherfucking question to you. They're gonna pass no law, no fault divorce. Get a divorce then. Don't get married. It's so weird that you're literally trying to rationalize, what can we do? No fault divorce. Oh my God. You're not going to be able to exit your relationship. So why would you enter into it? Knowing good and goddamn that the studies show most of y'all ain't going to make it to 10 years. Barely 12. So what are you going to do when you wake up and you're a new person? Because you will change. And you no longer are in alignment. You're not in harmony. You're not harmonizing the frequencies. This frequency sounds like static. It's not harmonizing with your tune. So what do? You gonna stay? You're not gonna be able to get a divorce? It has to be something really wrong. You cannot just up and say, I don't want to be married anymore. So now you're trapped in a marriage. What are we gonna do about no fault divorce? Bitch, don't get married. What the fuck is wrong with you? Respond like the girls are responding. The birth rate is plummeting to hell. You know why? Because the girls don't want to have babies, and I don't blame them. The girls don't want to get married. I don't blame them. You motherfuckers running around here still promoting marriage like it benefits you. Show me a woman. Show me a woman. Show me a woman that the man didn't die and leave her a bunch of things that benefited from a marriage. Most women, the average woman is not getting anything in a divorce. The average woman is not what you think, not what it looks like. So I think one thing when we use public figures as examples, people tend to believe that their pockets align with those public figures, right? And so that's why these things, oh, the women are gold diggers. Nigga, you don't even have lint to dig for, okay? You have no gold and you still get access to pussy. You know why? Because they told the girls love is the way. Because if the girls knew better, they'll all be in line behind Cardi B and all the rest of them bitches that had babies with Stephon Diggs. This is a $64 million home over here. We going over here. Stop fucking with these niggas for love. That's how they got access to you. Romance, love. You fall in love. Everybody's your goddamn soulmate. Your best friend after 2 weeks, you so in love. That shit is for the birds. It doesn't have any good results. No good results come from that. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. Straight devils, they be so mad. I'm starting to think white men are actually women. And it's so funny that black women, they want to make a distinction of white men from black men. It's the same. They're men. They're men. They're men. That's why I keep telling y'all, the only time these people want their blackness to come first is when they need more people. Otherwise, your gender, they see your gender and sexuality first when it comes to you. But when it comes to them, they want you was black first. You was black first. Only when it comes to them. Only when they need more numbers. And then y'all send the comments, these white men this and this white men that, and the niggas act the same fucking way because men. They want this country to be the Gilead so bad. Handmaid's Tale. Mind you, this video is full of emotions and not facts. Mind you, this is the most emotional president we ever seen. He's low key describing DJT. I'm convinced that he was bullied in school. What a loser. I'm so like, what the fuck? Mouth wide open. Take my vote away, and I will protest like hell, or just leave my country because this is sad. A lot of women are leaving. A lot of women, a lot of black women are leaving out of here. Take a women's right to vote. Y'all better lay every motherfucker down who agrees with it. Just on general principle, the atrocities women vote to fix were all started by men. Greedy, evil, soulless fools who lack empathy and think with their dicks. You literally have to live in a world of delusion to be sexist and to be racist. You have to, and to be homophobic, like to literally, like, when I hear women acting like calling them cisgender is like a slur, when they say it's science and science. Okay, so then you don't have a problem with cisgender because that's a scientific term. Cis, cis, trans, pan, bi, all of those are scientific going ons. Bilateral, transatlantic, girl, across, pan America. We're going across the entire spectrum. These words are prefixes to make a distinction. That's how I know the girls need deprogramming, because you think that while you are spouting that something is scientific, you want to reject the scientific term to describe you in this society. as if you describe yourself in that scientific term, now you're like, oh, we're bending, we are changing, we're making changes because another group of people are more visible and need to be included in conversations because they are part of society and have always been part of society. And then y'all be in the comments rooting this shit on, forgetting that you live in a sexist society. They don't like women, period, let alone trans women. And y'all be ready to throw your pussy somewhere. And the only thing that your pussy has gotten you is what out of men in this country? Some hooves, a little saddle, a fleshlight. What are you? What has it got? Where has it gotten you? Where has it gotten you? So I'm all for laying these niggas down. Stock up on the rat poison. That's all I gotta say. That's where I'm at with it. Girl, you about to make me hide you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the other comments. You know, I made a couple comments. Supreme Court rejects call to overturn its decision legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide. The Supreme Court shot down a push to overturn its historic ruling that made same sex marriage legal across the United States. The justices, keeping it quiet, refused to take on an appeal from Kim Davis, a former Kentucky court clerk who wouldn't issue marriage licenses to the same sex couples after the 2015 Obergefell versus Hodges decision. Davis was trying to get the court to toss to toss a lower court order for her to pay $360,000 in damages and attorney's fees to a couple she denied a marriage license. Her legal team frequently referenced Justice Clarence Thomas and the only one of 9 justices who has called for the same-sex marriage ruling to be wiped away. I wonder if they get a divorce as much as heterosexual couples. Never understood why someone would care who gets married. Good, because this was a non issue. There's no reason for them to even touch that. We have bigger problems. Let people do what the fuck they want. Yes, I'm not even gay. Let the people do them. And the crazy part, y'all don't have to make those statements. You don't have to say, I'm not even gay. Girl, okay. However you feel is however you feel. You don't have to get a disclaimer because I think a lot of people think when you stand up for a certain group of people that you necessarily belong to that group of people. That's not necessarily true. So you don't have to make a goddamn disclaimer saying, I'm not even gay and I agree with this, as if you could only be gay to agree with this. And this is, I mean, like, or disagree or whatever the hell that's happening. I'm not even gay. Okay, girl. She should have minded her business and did her job. It's not up to her to decide who someone is going to marry because a call to overturn interracial marriages would have been next. And we know the judge didn't want that, girl. Bernie Sanders calls out Senate Democrats for making very, very bad vote on government funding measure. Oh, is a government shutdown over? I don't know what this is. Gwen Stefani looks good. I don't know who that is. Hazel E is so stupid. At 45, letting someone call you a goddamn golden retriever is crazy work. She's so desperate and pathetic. I just think about like women who are like pick me's and like Hazel Lee is over there all over um Blueface, and it just is so gross. It's like why? And it's like that how you chasing clout off of a fucking Blueface?
Pop my butt, pop my butt, pop my butt, pop my butt.
She is pathetic. She's pathetic. Right. That's where I am with it. Look, the next fucking post says California Governor Gavin Newsom pathetic. I'm with him. That's let me go to X so I can go retweet him. What's his name? Gavin. Where is it? Where did he post this? This looks like 11. When's 11? Where's 11/9? Is today the 9th? No, that was yesterday. So let me go back. Did he delete it? He just tweeted pathetic. Tonight's Senate vote on the federal government shutdown should have been time for strength. Instead, we saw capitulation and betrayal of working Americans. The American people need more from their leaders. The American people don't need leaders. That's the crazy part. Because the idea is that men are leaders and they're not good. They're not good leaders. And it's like proven over and over and over again. And y'all have an idea that only men can lead. There's even women who voted against both times. There was a female, a woman, and there were women to vote against that woman with the idea, oh, that women they're not logical, they're emotional, they go on their feelings. This man is literally trying, what did I say? The little fat croissant leg shaped garbage pail kid is running through the sandbox trying to knock everything over, dismantle everything, to put it back to when they believed that America was great. And yeah, hooray for the picket sign, but girl, that's not doing nothing. And then y'all, it's not doing anything. So you can't keep doing the same thing expecting different. This is literally it's like literally going in a circle. It's just going cycling. There has to come a time when you jump off of the carousel that's just going in circles and spinning wildly. Jump off. You might have some cuts and scrapes jumping off, but you won't be in this system that does not have any plans for you unless you are white, cis male, heterosexual, Christian, young, able bodied, and thin. Outside of that, they don't have nothing for you. And these disabled white people, these gay white people, these low income white people are figuring it out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. You stand in a motherfucking line now. Oh shit. It isn't just the blacks. And you knew it wasn't just the blacks. You know it's not. Because how the fuck did you get? I thought it was something different. What you think? You think, girl, the crazy part is, if you thought that black people were getting something different from white people, y'all would have been, it wouldn't even exist. That's why they have to dismantle when there's a like a Black Wall Street. Whenever there's a town or a county or where there's a place where people are thriving without them, because the system that they have in place does not work without you. So when you step off the carousel and go build your own, they have to come and destroy it, because I can't think that I'm better than you without you thinking that I'm better than you. I need you for my fucking delusion to be realized. For me to reside in this delusion, I need you. So while I'm shaking my finger at you like, we ain't giving no handouts, so we jump off the carousel, we don't want no handouts. But then you're like, oh, wait a minute. I can't, this system doesn't work without the blacks. It doesn't work without the immigrants. Me believing that I need somebody to believe that I'm better than. So why they telling you to go back to wherever you came from? And if you are second generation, whatever, you better go claim residency where your parents are from today. Start it today and get a I'm telling you what I know. If your parents were born somewhere else, please go get residency in that country. Please. with your American passport. Hello, get your American passport, take your ass over to the country your parents are from and get residency. Start the process. Start the process. I would definitely do it. I would definitely do it. Because the system does not work without you. It doesn't work without you. They act like they want you to get it together, and then they see the ones that have it together and they go destroy it because I need you in order to make me feel better than. Same with men and women. I need you to be lower than me to make me feel like I'm better than. So you combine white and male, god damn it, that's a goddamn terrorist. While they saying everybody else is a terrorist, they are the real fucking terrorists going from country to country, going from landmass to landmass, killing everybody, trying to kill, trying their best to kill everybody, even thinking, just completely forgetting that the system, that their ideas of themselves don't work without these people, but you want to try and kill these people. And when these people thrive and succeed and rise up, then you want to try to bring them down some way. And then and then you have the women who believe that men are good leaders, still better leaders than women, still, even though all of this shit started with a woman. And these men have taken it and destiny swap, want to so desperately. But they're operating in a function because mother renews. All they're doing is trying to extract because that's their function. And they don't know how to function outside of that. You get a woman in place, she's going to figure out how to restore, how to renew, how to regenerate, because that's what she does. That's what she does. They don't know how to do that. So then they take and they write things that say, you come from them, you come from us. And then y'all sit in that as if it's real and hold faith in the belief that you came from a man's rib. How that's so treasonous. I don't even understand how you don't feel like you're going to, like, something in your system, in your body doesn't like give you like a little pinch when you say out of your mouth that you came from a man's rib. Like, there should be some kind of like gut punch in your goddamn side every time you say some bull. Like, ooh, like, but you going against yourself. How could you say that out of your mouth? You know good and goddamn well you didn't come from a motherfucker's rib. And you weren't here to be a goddamn maid, a mule, and a mattress. And to, I just love this serve. Shut up. Ooh, shut up. A woman's role is to be this and that. Shut up. Girl, shut that shit up. Got ashes on me. Shoot. Take away a woman's right to vote. I tell y'all better take up arms and knock all these niggas down. Knock them down. Take away a woman's right to vote. The fact that, see, you created a system in which you said, we're not going to give women any parts of this system. We're going to create this system and we're not going to give women any parts. And women have always been, just like enslaved people, have always been revolting, going against. There's never been a time where the women were like, okay, we're just going to follow you. There's still some of those bitches around, the mammy, male identified, pick me, mammy mountain climbing bitches. They're always going to be them stupid, treasonous ass women who believe that men are leaders. Girl, whew. How? Where? Where? Show me where. And then you take that into your household because they put it in the Bible and they told you this is your religion. And then you follow the religion. And then they actually have you believing that you have to set and accept a man as your Lord and Savior in order for you to get into your idea of heaven.
No.
Revisit that, because no, it's upside down. You come from a man's rib out of dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Adam was first. So the entity that created Adam is what? Is what? And you believe that is a man? Right. It would have to be because only a man would say that a man was created first, girl, and that you came from him. When you see you got your you the crazy part is you have the proof right here. And you're like, I came from a man's rib. Girl, you came out of a pussy. Girl, don't get me started. Don't get me started. But they did the old switcheroo. And now we like this upside down. Shaking. You have to wear pink and have to be feminine, and the woman is the soft and she's illogical. Baby, when I tell you, you better unlearn that bullshit, it's never gotten you anywhere ever. Ever. I gotta go. Ooh, it's been an hour, girl. Take care of each other, okay? Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.